straight to the point. Again, you know your elders who back in the day was putting in that work to make life easier for us because they don't sit around bragging about it. They're the types who actually went, did the work, and shut the hell up. Why? Because they know I'm not doing this because I want somebody to know I did it. I'm doing it because it needs to be done because I see the stuff in my generation that I had to go through to get to where I am. So let me make it a little easier on the next generation so that they can open doors and walk through the doors that we open so they can open them up for the next generation. Now, as far as, and oh yeah, just in case y'all wonder, I'm talking about the segregation, the civil rights, the bus boycott, the Jim Crow, the Rock Nine, Klan, all that stuff. Anyway, and for them old heads who claim that they was putting down that work back in the day, I'm going to say it again. If you're not one of them old heads that was doing that, please just be honest and say you were not. Because on Judgment Day, God gonna show it to you. And He gonna ask you, okay, in this big crowd of people who was actually putting in the work to help deal with segregation, and as y'all said, white people didn't care. Do you see all the white people in the crowd marching with y'all, willing to die for y'all, knowing they don't gotta do it? Just remember, they're in there. Don't worry about that, but they're in there. A whole lot more of them than y'all. But anyway, He opens a vision of your life and show you. Okay, you said you was part of this. Now let's see where you are. Okay, is that you right there? Oh yeah, no, that's not you right there. Is that you right there? Oh yeah, no, that's not you right there. Is that you right there? Oh no, that's not you right there. Oh yeah, see there you are right there. You're in the corner in the alleyway crying because you ain't want to do it. Because when you realized what you had to do to be a part of the movement, you gave up and you quit and you walked away. So stop lying and saying you did something and taking credit for the people who actually did it, who I called home, who ain't there no more because you want to look tough and you want to act like you've done something to help a movement, which you didn't actually do. Or you're one of them people who, as the movie would claim, Judas and the Black Messiah, you was acting like you was part of the movement, but you was just one of them informant types who was learning everything that the movement was doing and then reporting it back to them racist police so they found out every move a person was making to be able to stop it. But you was pretending like you was for a movement, but in reality all you was doing was spying or espionaging or whatever, double agent stuff or whatever the case may be. But again, if you was not part of the movement back in the day, could you stop acting like you were? Because again, you know who really was, because there's two types of people. The type that are in the grave, and the type that was brave but don't speak on it. Because there will be them people that will say they was in the struggle just because they want that credit of, oh, I got hosed down, I got attacked by dogs, I got caned, I got beat, I got shot at, I got, set on fire and all this other stuff. I got pepper sprayed, I got one of them power hoses sprayed on me and stuff. I got beat up by the police. I got their canine sicked on me. All that kind of stuff to make your life better when you didn't do none of that. We're literally, I don't know. And here's one thing y'all can do. Because here's the thing about it. You ask God for an answer. He gonna always give you one. At least he always did for me. So here's the funny thing. Long time ago, because my dad always tell me, oh, I was part of civil rights. I was part of all these other like movements way back in the day. I'm in my head. God, okay, now if he's keeping it 100 with me, and yeah, you can you can talk to God like that. He knows what you're trying to say. Don't you ain't got a they and thou and just speak how you speak to people. He'll still understand. It's just damn words. People make God more complicated than he actually is. Anyway, I'm like God in my head. If is my dad keeping it 100? Was he really a part of the civil rights and the segregation and all that stuff? If he was, show me. If he wasn't, show me. How ironic! A couple days after I asked that question, and this is about my dad now. Episode of the Boondocks came on. By the way, rest in peace to John Witherspoon, A.J. Johnson, Uh, Tiny Debo Lister, the shorter lady that was in the movie. I think her name was Adele. No. The short lady that was playing Smokey's girlfriend. Uh, uh, Ray something, that guy. And all the other ones who passed away because A.J. Johnson just passed away a couple of days ago, but God bless him anyway. Um, oh yeah, Ronaldo Ray. Yeah, all them guys, and plus all the other ones that did that I can't remember the names of. All y'all rest in peace. Thank y'all for your service to that amazing movie. Taught a lot of lessons. Anyway, so episode of the Boondocks came on, and Pops was talking about how way back in the day, oh, he was part of civil rights and segregation. He was putting down work for the movement and everything. So, and Martin Luther King had came back in town, and Pops was bragging to his grandkids that, oh, y'all don't know what my generation went through to make y'all generation better. Y'all are so ungrateful. All the stuff we did for y'all, and y'all can't show us no type of respect. Your generation is so disrespectful. Martin Luther King came into town, and then Pops was going to try to hop on that bandwagon knowing he was there talking about, oh, Martin, yeah, hey, man, tell these young people that I was in the movement. Tell them what I did. Martin Luther King, oh, brother, I don't remember you being there, but if you were, I'm not trying to throw shade, but I don't remember you. What did you do, brother? Him. You don't remember me, Martin? Remember back in the day? I was the one holding the signs. All that kind of stuff. I don't recall, but if you did, I guess. And then they showed a flashback to what Pops really did. And this is what he really did. He seen the movement, was in the movement, but when he seen people getting attacked by dogs and getting sprayed with them power hoses and stuff, and getting pepper sprayed and beat with billy clubs and things, he got scared, looked at Martin and said, hey, Martin, listen, I ain't signed up for all this, bro. Like, nah, I can't do all this. He's like, come on, brother, we need to fight for our freedom, come on. And he ran. He hid in the alleyway and started crying. Then, like 80 years later, he wants to come back and take credit for stuff he didn't do. And all I know is something told me in my spirit, that's what your dad did. He was too busy worried about his looks and his ego. But now that he's older, he wants to take credit for something he didn't actually do. I'm like, phew. That's why he's trying to tell people, God speak to you how he knows to do it best. For me, it was a cartoon that I like. You never know how he gonna speak to you, just know he will. You never know how he gonna give you an answer, just know he gonna give you an answer. Always. But I was like, oh, so that's what this did. He trying to pretend like he was down for the movement, but he was just looking good for the moment. Okay, I see. I get it. I get it. Anywho, but yeah. And also, old school people, stop saying that Jesus will fix everything. Some stuff you need to fix on your own. Please stop saying he's gonna fix everything. Cause why he got to fix it if he ain't mess it up? Please make sense of that stuff. Please. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Some of you older people who claim y'all was down for down for the struggle way back in the day, and you get judged on your life, and God opens the vision of your life up, and He's like, okay, such and such, so you said you was part of the movement to help the younger people's life get better. Okay, I'm gonna open up this vision, and I want to see you show me where you are. Okay, where was you amongst all these people? I was right there. No, you wasn't. I was right there. No, you wasn't. I was right there. No, you was not. Oh, there you are. Where? Over there in the corner crying because you scared to do. You was too scared to take action. You was in the corner in the alleyway crying, talking about I can't deal with this mess. I can't deal with this mess. Now 80 years later, you want to act like you did something. And like I said, remember, the only people who actually were put it down in the struggle for our generation, either they have passed on to be at peace to get rewarded for their labor, or they don't speak on the situation because they know they did it because they want us to have a better life than them. And the only time when you know someone who was actually in civil rights is going to tell you is when they say this, and I quote, "Oh, child, I'm so happy to see y'all generation getting a tad bit better than ours. Now, I see y'all making y'all little mistakes, but ain't nobody perfect. At least y'all trying to do better than we did." All that kind of stuff. You'll know if they wasn't part of the movement because all they do is complain or point fingers about it. Everything. Everything. Crazy thing is, my dad gonna try to tell me, "Oh, Matt, you need to be down there protesting for Trayvon Martin and all them. You need to be protesting for all them." In my head, what is me dying gonna prove? If I'm protesting, I prefer to be alive so I can actually, I don't know, do something about it. All this dying is not gonna fix nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. Then something in my spirit says to me, how your dad gonna try to tell you to be a part of a movement if he never was? He gonna try to lie and say he did something he ain't never do. Now what your dad did was ran and hide like an old bitch, cause he was too afraid to be part of the struggle. Oh, and now that he's alive and he outlived most of the people that were, now he want to take credit for something he never actually did. Ooh. But anyway, yeah. So, peace.